Shadow Kyogre Raid weekend is now. It is the taken over event, and Shadow Kyogre is the focus, and it also has the shiny debut for the Shadow. So we have many shinies of this, which is absolutely a fantastic pink. It looks great, but what is new this weekend is the Shadow Shiny. That is what is new, and let me tell you, the pink on this purple is gonna look absolutely fantastic. I don't have a single Shadow Kyogre. I have the Hundo. I think I've got a 98 Primal. Both of them have Origin Pulse. These aren't gonna come with Origin Pulse, right? But Origin Pulse is probably one of 2 moves in the game that you must have on a Pokemon. So Precipice Blades on Groudon, Origin Pulse on Kyogre. They are what I would spend my Elite Charge TMs on, no questions asked. I'm gonna have to drive around though, because normally I go to like South Bank or I go to like a community thing, but Kyogre is not appearing at every gym this weekend. It's appearing at some gyms this weekend, which means I've got to move around a lot. We can't go to one place for 3 hours and just spam a heap. I've got to move around a lot. So I'm going to be driving around to these places and inviting people on the Patreon. So if you are a member of the Patreon, you're going to cop some invites in a little bit. And if you are not a member of the Patreon, consider becoming a member of the Patreon. I think it's like $4 a month. It's pretty cheap. It's as cheap as I think I could possibly make this, but it's really the only source of income that I have for doing all of the daily shorts and all of those things. So if you're looking for a way to support, consider becoming a Patreon member like everyone that you're gonna see in these raids. But electric grass type Pokemon, they are gonna be your best counters. And let me tell you, before we jump into this first one here, let me show you my team. My team is a weird team. Zekrom, Electivire, Thundurus, Mega Venusaur, which is a Hundo, Sceptile, which is bad. I mean, it's a 98, but it's not great. And then another Electivire. And the reason why is because when I was putting together this team this morning, I realized I don't really have many good grass type Pokemon. I'm like, why? I looked at it, everything was weak. Everything's like 15. Actually, I'm gonna even switch out this Sceptile now for something electric. So let's throw in another Zekrom. Yeah, because I think, oh wow, okay. There we go. That's going to be my team. That's a stronger team. I mean, we doubled that Sceptile one. I put Sceptile in because I wanted some grass representation, but whatever. All right, let's jump in and do this first one here. Hopefully I don't need any purified gems to get this done. Hopefully we can get enough people jumping in. I'm really hoping I can get a shiny in the first 5, even though it's 1 in 20. I'm going to really hope we can get the first one. We can get a shiny in the first one here. Let's start inviting some people. All right, we got our team put together. We got a Nova, Shadow Blade, Ozman, Miss Amber Ketchum, Mikey, Danny, and me. 7 people. Let's see how easy we can get this done with 7 people. I'm expecting, Bryson popped in at the last second. Shout out, Bryson. Thank you so much to everyone in this lobby that supports me, and hopefully we can get you guys a shiny as a thank you for the support. All right, if you want to join the Patreon, the link is in the bio. If you want to get like these guys, we pretty much always, we never fail. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Took out my Hundo Zekrom like instantly. Oh geez, okay. That's all right, that's all right. Right when I said, we never fail these, we don't fail them, but look, I didn't expect to just be absolutely taken out like that. Interestingly, there's no ticket for this event as well. It's just kind of like, here's Shadow Kyogre, you want it, right? Yeah, we want it. But, there is no extra raid passes, there is no shiny boost, it's just a standard 1 in 20. All right, I am gonna use a purified gem, because I have 5. I wonder how many you can carry at any one time. Does anyone know what the max amount of purified gems is that you can carry at any given time? Let me know in the comments what it is. And do you guys already have a Hundo Kyogre or not? I only got the hundo recently with Go Wild. When Go Wild was here, there was the backgrounds, there was the shinies, there was all those kind of things that were really cool. But yeah, I didn't get the hundo then. That's when I got the 98 and I maxed that out. And now I got the hundo on the time it was here just recently. All right, Giovanni, you're a sad boy. Get out of here, buddy. All right, Shadow Shard. All right. Yeah, that XL candy is really what I want. Mikey was the hardest hitter. Surprise, surprise. Okay, let's see. Is it going to be a shiny? Come on, shiny. Beginner's luck. No. 2278. Now, I forget what the hundos are. I'm going to have to look that up after this. Oh, why am I just throwing a ball into nut? I know I'm a bad thrower, guys, but this is just next level bad throwing. And I have no excuse. I have no excuse. No excuse. 3 air balls in a row on my first one. Jeez, I'm bad, guys. I'm bad. 2351. This is one of the worst that we could have. Now I don't feel so bad about throwing those air balls, because if it flees, we don't want it anyway. Oh, we do want it. But yeah, the thing is, you can't trade them, right? So you can't even really use it as trade bait. And if you purify it, yes, it will go up and you'll be able to trade it. You won't be able to do your primal version on a shadow. So it's kind of like, do you prefer a shadow or do you prefer the primal? They're your choices. For me, you can only have one primal anyway, so you'd have one primal on your team. And then you might want to fill up the rest of your team with the shadows. Okay, remember, shadow Pokemon deal 20% more damage, but they also take 20% more damage. So they become like glass cannons, but that 20% extra damage is absolutely fantastic. And that's generally why people want stronger Pokemon, want shadow Pokemon, for that extra damage increase. They don't really care if it takes more damage, they just want the more damage output. So if you look at the total damage output, generally shadow Pokemon are lower, even though its DPS is higher, because it's just going to get taken out quicker. All right, yeah, like we expected, this one is bad. Still have 735 Kyogre Primal Energy to use on something. All right, let's go find the next thing. I gotta go and get in my car. All right, there was 2 in this parkland here. I guess one of the things about, I know I say like it sucks that it's not 3 hours in one spot and you can easily link up with the community. It's like, at least I'm checking out new places around Brisbane. I've never been to this park before. It's nothing special, but it's helping me explore. They call it Adventure Week, and I guess it's more like Adventure Shadow Raid Day, Shadow Raid Weekend. All right, we've healed everything up. Let's see, I did get another purified gem before, so I guess we can spend up. 5 must be the cap, because I never get the shadow fragments when I use them, like when I do a battle normally, and I used it for the first time the other day. Like I said, I rarely need them, but I'm happy to use them for this one. And as soon as I was down to 4, then I got the shadow fragments, which sort of suggests that maybe 5 purified gems is the cap. All right, nice, we got that one done. 2351 was the hundo that I think we're looking for. A lot of friendships went up there. Patreoners, thank you so much for supporting me. Okay. 2306, all right. That's all right, that's all right. IVs don't really matter. I'm gonna make a little short video on that at some point. I mean, the IVs are kind of this like little extra bonus that you get that gives you a little bit extra power, but really, I basically catch everything and then invest in the one with the best stats, but hundo is just a nice little trophy to have. Let's catch this one and jump into the next one. Okay, there's gonna be 2 more until I feel like my big call about first shiny in the first 5 is either gonna be proven true or proven false. I mean, I'm gonna do more than 5 in total, but that is kind of the expectation I've had for this. Whoa, okay. Blizzard just absolutely, Kyogre using Blizzard almost like one hits my strongest Pokemon. All right, Blizzard is a bad move. Blizzard's a bad, well, it's a good move if we use it, bad move if Kyogre uses it. It's not what's good for the goose is good for the gander, because Kyogre, you're not part of our gander. You're the enemy, we are the gander, and we're the goose, you're a whale, or something like that. Also, I'm keen to know in the comments while we're doing this, what do you guys think about the compensation that we're getting for Origin Form, Dialga, and Palkia? I just talked about how we got, some weird, some weird shiny rates as part of that. It definitely wasn't 1 in 10 as it was meant to be. And then Niantic said, okay, yeah, it was our mistake. We're going to put out, some compensation for it. And then they came back and said, okay, yep, we're going to get compensation in the form of encounters. Now, to start with, I much prefer encounters because we've already done the event. So I'd rather just get straight encounters for the amount of shinies that, I stood a chance to gain, rather than having a makeup day. Having a makeup day is great if you want to earn candy and all those things. I do have a lot of candy and there's a lot of other events that I want to do. So I would rather just get straight encounters and sort of be done with it. So when they said that they were going to bring out encounters instead of a makeup day, I was personally happy. But it's been a pretty divisive topic. So I'm keen to know from you guys what you think about getting encounters as opposed to a makeup day. I'm pro encounters. But I know some of you prefer a makeup day. Let me know in the comments. Let's see, do we have the shiny? No, 2251. We got this one last time, damn it. I forget if this is the 4th or the 5th. I'm gonna call this the 4th. So we got 2 more to get a shiny. No, I think this might be the 5th. Either way, let's just blur the lines a little bit and say that I hope this is the 4th because I still don't have the shiny yet. And I want to meet my challenge. Okay, do we always get enough for 1 more purified gem every single time we do a tier 5 Shadow Raid? Or is this like a bonus boost? Because I didn't read anything about the bonus boost because there's pretty much no bonuses as part of this. Like I said at the start, no boosted shiny, no boosted, no free passes. I mean, we get the extra one from the, what do we get? We get that extra one from the season. So right now, I think we're getting 2 per day. No, that's 2 special trades, isn't it? There's so many bonuses to keep track of. I mean, people go like, well, you make the content, you should know. And it's like, I'm always making content for next week. So I'm making videos for the next week's worth of content that's coming out. So it's really hard to keep track of what's currently active. I'm in the same boat as you guys that way. Sometimes I have to go back and watch my own videos. All right, come on, shiny, come on. 2305, all right, that is not a good one. Let's hope there's a shiny behind it. Missiles and my friendship went up. All right, here we go. Come on. 2305, all right. All right, we are in a side street right now, so we're doing this from the car. Gone are the days where you have the whole beautiful park to explore. Now I am just in a car park off a side street, but still seeing new places in Brisbane. So Adventure Shadow Raid weekend continues. It was crazy to hear that there was an earthquake here in Brisbane this morning. I just got a text message before from my mum saying, there was an earthquake, I'm safe. It's like, I didn't feel it. Like, we live in the same city and I didn't feel it, so I didn't think the earthquake was going to be that bad. But apparently it was like 5, it was like 5 on the Richter scale or whatever they do it. Like, that's how few earthquakes we get. I think it's probably one of the biggest earthquakes we've had and we still didn't feel it. My partner's from Japan, so she is very familiar with earthquakes. So when she messaged me and said there was an earthquake, I was like, oh my God, is your family okay? And she was like, no, here. And I'm like, here? In Brisbane? Never. But yeah, there's no destruction. There's nothing. But the news are reporting big earthquake in Brisbane. It just doesn't happen often. So it's big news, even though I didn't feel anything. I did feel an earthquake once when I was in Japan. It really like rocked the building. It was pretty crazy. There was no destruction though. Okay, thank you Patreons for joining me on that one. Okay, shiny number 5. No, 2251. These IVs are so bad, and there's no shiny. Damn. So this is the 7th one. I did miscount before. So yeah, we didn't get the shiny in the first 5, which was my challenge, but that's okay. We still have more to do. We don't give up in this town, earthquake or not, we push through. But yeah, I just noticed that little plug design on the back of Electivire. That looks so cool with the little power plug. Yeah, that's cool. There's so many little designs on Pokemon that you just otherwise sort of miss. And shout out Boss Penguin. A user called Boss Penguin always messages me what the difference between certain Pokemon are. So he looks at the male and the female versions of Pokemon and the little differences. Like Mamoswine, the tusk length is different on the two. Bidoof, also when you turn around Bidoof, its butt is different. So there's a few little key differences on Pokemon that are very cool to pick up. And shout out Boss Penguin for drawing my attention to those things. All right. Are we going to get the shiny on lucky number 7? 7's one of my favorite numbers. I think it's pretty much everyone's favorite number. It's just one of those safe numbers. When someone says pick a number between 1 and 10, you assume it's going to be 7. So is 7 going to be our lucky shiny? No! 2241. This is one of the worst ones. Blizzard really hits like a truck. Like, look at that. Kyogre used Blizzard. Oh, by goes my Landorus. I mean, I know these aren't maxed out Pokemon, but still, Blizzard just smashes. Huge. All right, Purified Gem time. I'm actually enjoying using the Purified Gems because, like I said, I don't really use them that much. But, you know, why not? Special occasion. And, like I said, I'm curious to know if we get that many Purified Gems normally or if that's a bit of a bonus. All right, down goes my Zekrom. That's all right. Yeah, see, look at that design, that tattoo on the background of the Electivire, of the power plug. I think that's a Japanese power plug from memory. The Australian one has like 2, and they're kind of like just on an angle, and then 1 earth slot. There we go. We're all learning about PowerPoints together. Okay. Come on. Come on. This has to be the shiny. I'm feeling a shiny on this one, guys. Come on, come on, come on. No! Ugh. Okay, I've lost track of how many we've done. I'm reaching the end of how much patience I have for this shiny, but I just, like I say, I really want it. I really want it, and it knows I want it, and so it's withholding it. But that's all right. All right, J and G Easy, thanks for raiding with me, guys. Okay, what do we got? Oh, 2269, come on. All right, the last 2 have fled. The last 2 of the Kyogre that we've had have fled. And look, you can only imagine how sad I was to see them flee. These are really hard to catch. And it's not because the circle's bad. It's actually because they are forever attacking. They're like, attack, attack, attack. You have to throw while they are attacking to be able to get it in there. And that's, you know, plus if it moves over to the right as well, it's like impossible for me to get with a curveball. 2268. All right. So, see, it moved over to the side. It's just really hard because I curveball right outwards. But yeah, look, attack. Move to the right. Like, can't get it out there. All right. Attack. Move to the right. Attack. just attack, attack, attack. There's like very little opportunity. So you have to throw it while it's attacking and time it. See, 3 in a row. All right, I'm just gonna try to catch this and try to get another one going. Come on, lucky shiny, come on. I don't know how much more I have in me. I'm gonna be real. I don't think we've done 20 yet. But with 1 in 20, come on. One shiny needs to be showing itself. That was our 20th one. Let's see if we have exactly 1 in 20 odds for the shiny. Let's see. Come on, shiny. Come on. Come on. No! 2346 though. That's a really good one. We end on a very strong one. Wow. Now we've just got to try to catch it. Oh, geez, he's off to the side. The pressure is on. The pressure's on. Like I said to you guys, it's a little hard to catch. But this should be pretty good. This should be in like the 96 territory or something like that. Oh, the pressure is on. I would prefer this to the shiny. No, I wouldn't. I don't know why I said that. I'm just, that's just cope. Oh, I'm nervous, guys. The pressure, the pressure. Because 2351 is the hundo. So 2340 something is good. As long as he stays off that right wall. Like, I hate it when he's on that right wall. Just my curveballs don't go that direction. Let me know in the comments, can you only curveball one way or can you curveball both ways? Oh, man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I feel like I've just had the worst luck today, which happens sometimes. There's no such thing as creator luck. Sometimes you just have bad luck, and I have it today. Oh, I'm throwing them away. Why? It's really hard to hold it one-handed, to be fair. Six left. I'm not master balling this. I'm not going to master ball it. Wish I was like a heart monitor on me or something. Got it. Okay. Whew. The pressure is off. Now let's see. Oops. The pressure's off. Finally, we end on something good. Oh, geez, baby. That's good. I'm happy with that. A 98. A 98 Shadow. Okay. Happy with that. Jeez, it's reinstalled a little bit of faith in this game. I don't want to finish before we get the shiny. 2200, so this is not a good one. But give me, if it's bad, then that probably means it's going to be a shiny, right? That's my logic. That's what I'm going for anyway. Let's see. No. Let's see, are we going to have the shiny on what, the 22nd or the 23rd raid? Let's see. No! 2328, it's good though. We're getting some decent IVs with these. All right, here we go. The 30th raid. Are we going to have a shiny here? Let's see. Yes! Oh my goodness! 30th raid! Yes! Oh, it's paid off! It's paid off, guys! I literally just said on stream that I have a theory that remote passes have a better chance of being shiny. And we have done 30 in-person raids today. Well, 29. And the 30th one is a shiny. The only time we have done a remote pass this whole time. It's a... Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It has been 6 hours we have been chasing this shiny. 6 hours! And it's finally here. Oh, it looks beautiful. It looks as beautiful as I wanted it to look. Oh my goodness. I'm happy about that. That means we are walking away with a 98 and a shiny. Oh my God. That looks good. That's a great looking shiny. We are back after a whopping 30 raids. 30 raids, and I thought, you know, I gave up. At 20 raids, you saw me, I was like, I'm not doing any more. Then I was like, okay, I'll do a couple more. I jumped on stream and I did a few more, and then I was like, all right, I'll keep going. And then I was like, oh, one more. Then I told myself 30 raids max, then I'm done. And on the 30th raid, I got the shiny. Oh my goodness. So, says 28 here because 2 fled. So, this is what it is from most combat power to least. Starting with the worst one we got is this one. Very unremarkable, but it is the double XL, so happy with that. And then we had the shiny, which you saw we got. That looks absolutely beautiful, as beautiful as I wanted it to look. You saw how happy I was when I got that one there. And then a couple of the really good ones that we got, the 98, and we got this one here, which is decent too, but I'm really gonna invest in this 98 here as well. I have the hundo, already have another 98 that's maxed out, but a Shadow with that 20% extra damage, gonna be happy about that. So what we need to do is teach it Origin Pulse. Origin Pulse is a must-have for Kyogre. So Origin Pulse, that is always a good use for an Elite Charge TM. Absolutely. So that is everything for today. Pretty happy with that. Next weekend is going to be a Tournamax, the Go Fest Max Finale. I cannot wait. What I really want from that is obviously a Turnus. We're getting that at level 100 of the free pass. So the pass should come out early this week. Then you don't need to buy the paid one, but in the paid one, I expect there to be a fair bit of Eternatus candy as part of that. But we should get that in the free one, so that's fine. You can just get that for free. Then a Tournamax, we're going to be taking that on. We don't know how much candy we're going to get as part of that, but that's going to be fun. Then there's also going to be all the G-Maxes returned. So this week, all the D-Maxes are returning. That's fine. G-Max, every G-Max returning next week. And what's really exciting about that is the G-Max Gengar. That was the one that I haven't been able to play. Someone traded me one, it went lucky. So I have a good G-Max Gengar, but the shiny looks amazing. I need that shiny so bad. So I'm really keen to get my hands on a shiny G-Max Gengar, but there's only 1 hour it's available across the 2 days. So I gotta hope it spawns where I need it to. It's been so fun, right? Everyone you saw in that video that raided with me is a Patreon or a paid subscriber in some form, either here on YouTube as a YouTube member, a Patreon, or a TikTok subscriber. Either way, it's all the same. I appreciate it. It really helps support me do this stuff and make these videos for you, whether it's these videos or the daily shorts, which hopefully you've seen as well. It's so fun though. So fun doing this. Thank you to everyone written here who is a specific Patreon. Some of these people are double subscribing to me, and I really, really appreciate it. I cannot thank you guys enough. I'm looking forward to a Tournamax next week and looking forward to inviting some of you guys. So either join all those guys if you like, link in the bio. Otherwise, just a subscribe, like, and a comment. Let me know, did you enjoy watching the video? At the very least, that's always cool to hear, but I'll see you guys next week.